Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Bruin Steel here, and that's how you fucking do it. The Boston Celtics beat the Warriors in Game 3 last night of the NBA Finals, 116-100. Wow. The first time ever since 2010, the NBA Finals are back, finally back in Boston last night, and the Celtics get it done, 116-100. What a fucking game! And look, I gotta say that third quarter didn't look good. The third quarter, the first half we looked like we're the real deal. We came out flying, and then the third quarter hit. It's just Steph Curry alone just took his team on his back. And then we were up, but I was like, what the hell happened? Last time I checked, we were, literally we were up by a bunch, and they somehow just came back. But anyways, we get the job done, 116-100. There's some stuff that I want to talk about later in the video about some stuff that I've seen in this game. But I just have to say, Jayson Tatum redeemed himself after having a horrible game in Game 1, obviously. Well, it wasn't Game 1, but Jayson Tatum was just unbelievable. He wasn't that good. His field goal percentage was horrible. But, if I had to give the game ball, it's got to be Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown was absolutely amazing in this game. Al Horford. But, the thing is that, I just want to talk about, what happened. So, for start of the game, it didn't look really... It was even, to be honest. Jaylen Brown, started it off a couple points. And, we were shooting threes all over the place with Jaylen Brown. And look, the key of winning this match was rebounding. The rebound percentage, we killed the Golden State Warriors in the rebounding percentage, and that's why we got Robert Williams III, man. Oh my God, this guy always gives our team a second chance. This guy was rebounding all over the time, all over the court. Robert Williams III. The rebounding, man, by Robert Williams was amazing in this game. It's just that's basically what you have to do is rebound, get the ball. The Warriors couldn't get the rebound. Robert Williams III down low. Every time he gets the ball, he gets the Celtics another chance. And I'm gonna go over the stats real quick after I give some stuff out of my system. But look, I want to talk about the Steph Curry instant and Draymond Green and Grant Williams instant where Grant Williams was called for a foul. I think he kind of elbowed Draymond Green in the back of the head. Draymond Green didn't like it, and Grant Williams and Draymond Green were just getting it on. They were going at it, and they had to be separated. And, look, people say, and, I seen this guy named Flight, whatever, and he's a Warriors fan, and he said, oh, well, the Warriors, Grant Williams is the dirty player. And look, no disrespect to you all Warrior fans. I have tremendous respect for Draymond Green. He's a great player, but many fans, it's not just Celtics fans, it's any fan in the NBA. Draymond Green is a dirty player. I'm sorry, but he's a great player and all, but he's dirty sometimes. And look, I'm not saying that he was dirty because, Grant Williams, he got into Grant Williams' face. What Grant Williams did, it's just uncalled for. And pretending that he didn't do it, it's just unacceptable. It's clear as day. You see it on camera, right? It's clear as day. And Grant Williams wants to say that he didn't do it. It's just uncalled for. Grant Williams, come on, you know better. Don't be doing that shit. And then Draymond Green's just a pussy, butthurt piece of shit right after he wants to complain. Just take it. I understand why you're upset, but you do that shit all the time too. Draymond Green, you're dirty and shit like that. But man, grow the fuck up. Just take the hit and then just don't worry about it. There's no reason for you to get into the face of Grant Williams. Grant Williams and Draymond Green went at it, and they had to be separated. And And then literally Draymond Green is like pissed off, and this leads me to my next thing I want to talk about, the Steph Curry injury. So I believe it was Jayson Tatum who shoots it. This happened late in the game in the second half. He shoots the ball. Everyone's scrambling for the ball on the floor. There's no indication of who has the ball. Steph Curry goes down. Al Horford sits on Steph Curry's left. I think it was a knee or ankle. Yeah, left. I know it was left leg. Warrior fans are pissed off at Al Horford, calling him dirty. And Steph Curry is down, bursting into tears. Holding his knee is the leg injury. But thankfully, look, I hate to wish another player that hurts, and hopefully Steph Curry is all right, but I think he is, because I looked online and said that he won't be expecting to miss Game 5-4. But what was out? Look, let me ask you, Warrior fans, because this is for all you fucking dumbasses, it's for all you douchebags, all you War fans that said that Al Horford's dirty. Even Flight React said that Grant Williams was dirty, and then Al Horford was dirty for literally sitting on, Steph Curry's left leg. And my question is, what was Al Horford supposed to do anyways? Literally, was he just going to stand there and watch Steph Curry go for the ball? It's the NBA. He had to go after the ball. I'm pretty sure it was I'm pretty sure it was an accident. I mean, cut the bullshit with that shit, man. I'm sick of tired for this, the amount of shit that people have given Al Horford, especially Warrior fans. There weren't any Celtics fans at the time. I'm just saying, these fucking Warrior fans, man, giving shit to Al Horford, it's just unbelievable. What do you want him to do? Stand there, do nothing, just stare at a ball to where 2, 3, 4 other players are trying to get the ball? It wasn't on purpose. It was an accident. Get that shit hitting through your head and just accept it. Steph Curry is all good and all. You don't see any intentional, on purpose Al Horford sitting on Steph Curry's left leg. You don't see that shit. My God, man, these Warrior fans. And they think that they calling Al Horford dirty. Look, Draymond Green. How about Draymond Green? That guy is Draymond Green was straight garbage for you guys throughout the series. He only had 2 points, and on top of that, he's got his pathetic ass fouled out with only 2 points, and he got fouled out of the game, because right after that, he literally shoved, what was it? He literally shoved Marcus Smart onto the ground, and the referees called a foul on Golden State on Draymond Green. That's 6 fouls, and he's gone. And this little crybaby wants to yell at the ref and whatever. So, Draymond Green, go fuck yourself. I hope your team doesn't win a championship. I hope my Celtics come up top. An attitude like that, you don't deserve an NBA championship. Respect Draymond Green for being a great player, but he was just dumpster fire. And that's just that's just that. And then Warrior fans are blaming him. People are calling Al Horford dirty. Get the fuck out of here, man. But anyways, I'm not gonna talk too much about that. But Jayson Tatum redeemed himself. He shot a couple threes. The points in the paint, we just completely destroyed the Warriors. The points in the paint, we completely destroyed the Warriors. And then the rebounding. So let me go through the team stats first before I go into individual players. But Steph Curry was on fire. People are saying that, Steph Curry needs all the help. He can't do it by himself because Jordan Poole was garbage. But anyways, looking at the team stats. So field goals. The Warriors were 36 and 78. They were 46.2% from the field goal. And the Boston Celtics, they were 43 and 89. They were 48.3%. The three-pointers, the Warriors were 15 and 40. They were 37.5% from the three-pointer line. The Boston Celtics, they were 13 and 35. They were 13 and 35. They were 37.1% behind the three-point line. The free throws, the Celtics kind of somewhat struggled at the free throw line. They were 70.8% from the free throw line. They were 17 and 24. And as you can look at the Warriors, they were a good 86.7%, 13 out of 15 at the free throw line. So they were 86.7% at the free throw line. And this is what I'm talking about. The rebounding, man. That's why we got Al Horford. That's why we got Robert Williams III down low. Total rebounds for the Boston Celtics. We had 47 rebounds. The Warriors, they only had 31. We had 15 offensive rebounds. They only had 6. As you can see the difference there, the rebounding team was the Boston Celtics. The rebounding was amazing. That's what you got to do, man. Robert Williams III, man, I give you the game ball for this game for the rebounding situation. Once he gets the rebound, once Robert Williams III gets the rebound, he has given the Celtics chance after chance. And would you know, we can get it. There's a couple times we got the rebound by Grant Williams and he put it up. Assists, we had 28 assists and they had 22. We had 7 block shots. One of the block shot was atrocious block. I think it was on Klay Thompson. I can't remember who, but Jaylen Brown had a humongous block on someone. I think it was Wiggins. I can't remember. But he kind of tried to lay up. But Jaylen Brown's like, bam, no sir. Celtics crowd gets pumped. But unfortunately, the Warriors ended up getting a three-pointer right after. Steals. It was even 7-7. The turnovers. They had 16 turnovers. We had 12. A couple times we just missed past it. But it's a whatever. Points in the paint. This is the most thing that we struggled. The domination. Like I said, Jaylen Brown going to the basket. I think it was one of the plays. Jayson Tatum got double teamed. He almost stepped out of the half court line. Gave it to Al Horford. Al Horford lobs it to Robert Williams III with the easy dunk. And then there's Jayson Tatum having some great moves between the legs. He goes and drives. On the other end, he goes and drives. Steph Curry tries to guard it, but Jayson Tatum too strong. Jayson Tatum driving to the net. Points in the paint. We had 52 points in the paint. They had 26. You see that? 52 points in the paint for the Boston Celtics. 26, literally, for the Golden State Warriors. As you can see, that 52, 26. That's a huge difference. This is how deadly the defense is. And the personal fouls, they had 23, 17. Obviously, I talked about Draymond Green getting fouled out. But looking at the other stats, I'm going to be quick. Looking at Jayson Tatum, not the best field goal percentage. Jayson Tatum, 41 minutes. He was 9 and 23 in field goals. He was 3 and 9 in three-pointers. He had 26 points. Al Horford, he had 11 points. He was 30 minutes on the floor. He was 5 and 7 in field goals. He only shot 1 3. He had 1 out of the 2 attempts at the 3-point line, and he missed 2 free throws. Robert Williams III. This is what I'm talking about. The rebounds, 10 rebounds, 7 defensive rebounds and 3 offensive rebounds. He didn't shoot any threes. He was 4 and 5 in field goals. He had 8 points. Marcus Smart, 24 points, 39 minutes on the floor. He was 8 and 17 in field goals. He was 3 and 7 at the 3-point line, and he was 5 and 6 at the free throw line. He was 24 points. And Jaylen Brown, man, I gotta give credit where it's due. Jaylen Brown, 40 minutes, 9 out of 16 of the field goals, 4 and 8 at the 3-pointer line, and he was 5 and 6 at the free throw line. And then he had 27 points, and then Grant Williams, 10 points. 20 minutes for Grant Williams on the floor. And he was 4 and 7 in field goals. He was 1 and 4 in the 3-pointer. He only shot 1 out of the 2. He made 1 out of the 2 free throws. He had 10 points. And as you can see, pretty much, and Peyton Pritchard had 1 3. Pretty much, I think it was a 3-pointer, and a field goal. And at this point, look, Draymond Green was horrible, and he fouled out after only 2 points. And Steph Curry, absolute amazing player, obviously. Steph Curry, 57 minutes. He was 12 and 22 in field goals. He was 6 and 11 from the 3-point line. And this guy, Steph Curry, was making shots after shot behind the 3-point arc. And man, he was cut. I think Al Horford was defending him. Steph Curry shot a 3, and then he gets fouled by Al Horford. I think they called it like a technical foul. I'm not sure. But Steph Curry, man, 31 points. And then Klay Thompson, obviously. 39 minutes for Klay Thompson, 7 and 17 field goals. He was 5 and 13. He had 25 points. Klay Thompson had an unbelievable game as well. Look, I don't mind Steph Curry. He's an amazing player. He's been shooting threes. And at this point, the Golden State Warriors knew that they weren't coming back. Look, they played well. The third quarter seems to be the Celtics' kryptonite. Like, some of the games, you do well in the first, second quarter, and then the third quarter comes. The third quarter here was, like, so sloppy. We were up by a bunch, and they just, out of nowhere, put it for a 2-point game. Like, it was like, what, 82-80, and then, Steph Curry hit the three, Marcus Smart hit the three after, and then after that time, we kind of got momentum and into the fourth quarter. It was a great fourth quarter surge. The defense showed up. The Golden State Warriors only scored 11 points. And the fourth quarter was just unbelievable. But at this point, they knew they weren't going to come back, so they basically put in their starters. And same with the Boston Celtics. They put Fitz, they put Morgan, they put and like I said, Derek White had 7 points. Sorry, Derek White, I forgot to mention him. Derek White, 24 points, 24 minutes on the floor, 3 and 9 field goals. He didn't shoot. He had 3 attempts at the three, but didn't make it. He was draining threes last game, too. I think it was game 1, I believe, but he had 7 points. But at this point, literally at this point, you put in your starters. But anyways, that's gonna do it. Warriors and Celtics in Game 3 in Boston. Oh my God, the Boston Celtics lead the series 2-1, and I believe, Game 4 is Friday night, and this is huge, man. This is huge. Look, this is going to be a great opportunity for Game 4. You're up 2-1, right? Game 4 is in Boston Friday night. If the Celtics can win this game, if they can defend home court advantage, they'll go up 3-1. That will be huge if they can win on Friday. Friday is a must-win, obviously, for the Warriors. But if the Celtics can play like they did, the rebounding is so important, the points in the paint. If we can do this on Friday and win, it'll be huge. We have a huge advantage. You're up 3-1, and you have 3 opportunities to win a championship. Just one more win. If you win on Friday, one more win, and you're going to win the NBA championship for the first time since 2008 they won it. It's going to be huge on Friday night. TD Garden's going to go wild. It's going to be insane. If you win on Friday night, if the Celtics can win on Friday night, the Celtics have a huge advantage going back to Golden State in Game 5. They can end it there. Golden State's probably going to win it because it's always tough to go to Golden State. It's always tough to play in their stadium. This is what I expect. Maybe if we win on Friday night, we go up 3-1 in this series, right? We can win it on Game 5, but I think, I expect the Golden State Warriors to force Game 6 back in Boston. In Game 6, Boston can win it in Game 6. Because and that's what I expect. I expect us to win Game 4 in Boston to take a 3-1 series lead. If that's our only chance if we want to win the series. But the Golden State Warriors, after one bad game, they're not going to make it easy. Look, the story, it's looking to be like the Miami series. Actually the Bucks series. I don't know. But look, Game 1, the Celtics won, right? Game 1 went to the Celtics. Game 2 went to the Warriors. And now Game 3 is to the Celtics. People might be thinking the Warriors are probably going to win Game 4 because of the pattern. Let's break that pattern and win on Friday night in Boston to take a 3-1 series lead. But anyways, I'm getting out here. What a win. 116-100. I'm Bruin Steel here. This is my post-game video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Go Celtics!